You know, whilst watching Mumbai Saga, I couldn't help but wonder and reflect on Emraan Hashmi's career. He's been around for such a long time. I think he debuted in 2003 with a movie called Footpath, and at a very young age. I mean, if you look at him, started 18 years ago, and he's what, 42 years old. So, you know, I couldn't help but wonder, where is his career going, and is he now in 2021? Is his career finally lifting again? So look, let's spend a little bit of time looking at Emraan Hashmi today. Now let me get this straight. Emraan Hashmi was never this mega superstar. All right, none of his films has ever clocked a massive total. In 2003, 2004, when he first came into the scene, he was known as a serial kisser. In every film, he was kissing his way through. And one thing or one element that was always good in his films was the music, blockbuster music, be it Murder, be it Aksar, Aashik Banaya Aapne, Jannat, there were a few other, Avarapan, you know, so many films came along, and he was really, you know, one that could get the audience going in terms of music. As far as the commercial success, his biggest grosser ever, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is Raz 3. I'm not going to count The Dirty Picture because that was more of a Vidya Balan film. Where things started taking a turn was 2012, so after about 9 years or so, it was a downhill trajectory. In fact, if you look at his filmography post Raz 3, there's hardly been a single hit. In fact, the most famous film that he's worked in is Badshaaho, which was a multi-star film, and that too didn't do that well, 65 odd crore at the box office. But some of the other films were just complete whitewashes. I last watched his film, which wasn't actually that bad at all, The Body, and Dismal Collections, you know, with Rishi Kapoor. And you all but help but wonder what happened. And the reality is that a lot of it probably could have been to do with the fact that he was going through a lot of family issues. You know, they're well documented, so I'm not going to cover them here, but that probably could have taken a toll in his career, and he may have drifted away from, you know, working in those really quality films. But also it was the rise of the young generation, Ranveer Singh, Ranbir Kapoor, Varun Dhawan, Tiger Shroff, all knocking on the door. So if you really look at Emraan Hashmi, you know, you kind of have to compare his career to someone like Shahid Kapoor, who also debuted in 2003. Kind of always lurking in the background, but he delivered his big blockbuster film in Kabir Singh, whereas Emraan Hashmi is yet to do so. But fast forward to 2021, and Emraan Hashmi seems to be all over the place. Started with the big blockbuster of the year, the song of the year already, Lut Gaye. What a smash hit, and everyone started talking about, here he's back, you know, the big blockbuster music that he used to deliver, he's back with Lut Gaye. And to be honest, all credit to him. He's looking pretty good, looking very young in that song, and obviously that song has struck a huge chord with the audience. Now we see him in Mumbai Saga, pretty solid role, a big film. Obviously the box office collections aren't going to be that great, but who cares about that? The fact is that he's getting good quality work. His next film is Chehre with Amitabh Bachchan. The promo looks good, hasn't really sparked the internet, but I'm looking forward to that film. And after that, he's got that film with Alia Bhatt, Gangubai, so looking forward to that as well. And now rumors that he is going to be the villain in Tiger 3. How big is that? If that rumor is true, we're going to see Emraan Hashmi in a negative role, as far as I think. And that's going to be awesome. You know, the fact that Emraan Hashmi goes head to head with Salman Khan, that could be one of the most well-packaged combinations that we are yet to see. So I'm really excited where Emraan Hashmi is headed. He's had a tough last decade or so, and it's good to see. It's good to see actors that have, you know, worked their way through and been through that struggling phase and bounced back. I also heard Fardeen Khan is making a comeback, and he's looking dashing after all that weight issues that he was having. So looking forward to that. But it's all about Emraan Hashmi right now. He seems to be buzzing with lots of energy, and I wish him all the best. It's also his birthday this week, 42nd birthday. Happy birthday, Emraan. Wish you all the very best for the future, and I pray that your best is yet to come.